today, because of this whole Superior Spider-Man week or whatever it is, Marvel's been announcing all these little Spider-Man titles and all things Spider-Man related this week, and one of the things they've announced is the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. And what it looks like, it's going to be an ongoing featuring the Secret Six. Now, yes, it's 5 characters already, and what I can tell is that this is going to be Marvel's Secret Six team. You know, Marvel's Secret Six for the Marvel Universe. The team lineup apparently is Boomerang, the Shocker, the new Beetle, the female Beetle, Turbo, who I have no idea. All I know is that he's a Brand New Day villain or something like that, and Speed Demon. So, and also apparently we're gonna have Big Wheel on the team. That's right, Tori GNR1, if you're watching, Dan, Big Wheel is gonna be on this team. So, the writer is going to be Nick Spencer. Now, I'm very limited to what Nick Spencer's done. I've only read his Secret Avengers stuff, and that stuff was really But, I don't know, I'm going to go into... I really want to read this because I was such a fan of Gail Simone's Secret Six, and that's what Marvel, I kind of wish, had always done with their books, is kind of do something along those lines, because they have enough obscure supervillains, and so does Spider-Man, that they could do something like that. They could definitely do a Marvel Secret Six type book. And that's what I think they're going to do. I think they won't call it the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. I think that's supposed to be the teaser. I think they'll just call it Sinister Six. That's my opinion, but maybe they'll keep the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. That's just a long-ass title, isn't it? And what really surprises me is that I thought this would be a limited series. No, apparently it's going to be an ongoing. So, I don't know what the... of course, the first story arc is probably them, you know, getting laughed at all the time, because these are some of the most obscure Marvel villains, and they're probably going to get laughed at a lot, and they'll be like, okay, let's show them what we can do. And I guess the first story arc is going to be them taking on Spider-Man. So, among other things, I think also with this title is that what we're probably going to see is them go on these really insane adventures, walking the line. I don't think they'll be like exactly like the Secret Six, where they kind of walk the line between good and evil. I think this book may come down to them just trying to be evil and have the next get-rich-quick scheme. So, I don't know, I really think this would be a good idea to I think this would be really cool to flesh out these minor characters other than, ooh, I'm evil and going to do the next plan. I think it would be... They could take a page out of what Secret Six was doing and kind of explain, you know, delve deeper in their origins, especially with the Shocker. I love the Shocker. He's a very obscure Spider-Man villain and Marvel villain in general, and I've always thought there was some potential with his character. So I'd like to, you know, go deeper into the Shocker's story. I'd like to know more about this female Beetle, and, you know, with others like Turbo, Speed Demon, Big Wheel, and Boomerang. I'd like to know, like, what is their drives, you know, what drives them to be the way they are, and maybe they'll take on other stuff, maybe they'll take on other supervillains, maybe they'll meet other big-name Marvel villains. Hell, maybe they'll get into a, you know, where they have to they're forced to break into Latveria and run into fucking Doctor Doom. Who the fuck knows? But, among other things, I think this is a really cool concept. The book comes out in July. So, I'm surprised they're announcing this now, because it's... Well, actually, no, it's not too far away, now that I think about it, but... And Marvel does have that vague Marvel teaser stuff. At least this doesn't... at least this doesn't feel so vague. But, among other things, I think this is going to be a very interesting book. Again, I'm willing to give Nick Spencer a chance, because his writing is just kind of... Like I said, I don't really know a lot of his work. I know he did some stuff in the Ultimate Universe. I know he did some stuff here and there, but... And I did read his Secret Avengers, but other than that, I don't know. Like, I'm willing to go in with an open mind. The artist, by the way, is Steve Leiber. I think that's his name. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I've never really heard of his work, but he's apparently an Eisner Award winner. So maybe, you know, that book will get some credibility with just the art alone. But yeah, I'm really curious to see, because this is a book I've always wanted to see Marvel to do, and now that, you know, DC hasn't really been doing much with Suicide Squad to make me interested to pick up that book, I'm more than willing to give this book a shot. So, once again, guys, I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with these obscure characters, but the big question is, you know, how long is this book going to go? I know they said it's an ongoing so far, maybe they'll say, oh, nope, it's a mini-series. But, anywho, guys, you guys tell me what you think of this, and I'll see you guys later.